Hey everyone, and welcome back to Zacchy Crypto Update. If you're new here, this is your go-to channel for deep dives into the crypto market, cutting-edge blockchain analysis, and strategies to navigate this wild, exciting space. We cut through the noise to bring you actionable insights. For years, the crypto community has been watching Pi Network. Will it launch? Will it ever have real value? Well, folks, we just got some major updates from the Pi core team, and perhaps even more significantly, a prominent exchange has made a bold move. We're going to break down what this means for Pi, its community, and the broader crypto market. Stick around because this one's got some real twists. Let's get straight to the biggest news that's got the Pi community, and indeed the broader crypto world, talking. Kraken, a major cryptocurrency exchange, has listed Pi coin perpetual futures on its platform with up to 20 times leverage. Now, for many of you who've been mining Pi for years, this might sound like the moment you've been waiting for. A big exchange, a major listing. But let's clarify something crucial right away. This is for perpetual futures trading, not spot trading. What does that mean? It means traders on Kraken can speculate on the price of Pi betting if it will go up or down, without actually owning the underlying Pi coin. They're trading derivatives. This is significant for a few reasons. First, it introduces liquidity and price discovery for Pi, even if it's speculative. It allows sophisticated traders to take positions on Pi's future value. Second, it gives Pi a certain level of legitimacy in the eyes of some institutional players, as Kraken is a regulated and respected exchange. However, it's also important to remember that this is not an official spot listing where you can deposit your mined Pi coins and sell them. As of May 2025, the Pi network officially launched its open mainnet in February 2025, allowing for external transactions and potential exchange listings. The fact that Kraken is offering perpetual futures amidst the ongoing discussions about Pi's mainnet and true tradability adds an interesting layer of complexity. It signals market interest, but also highlights the unique, often ambiguous status of Pi in the broader crypto ecosystem. The question is, does this move by Kraken accelerate Pi's journey to full tradability, or does it just add another layer of speculation? We'll explore that. Simultaneously with the Kraken news, the Pi core team itself dropped two major updates that are equally, if not more, important for the long-term viability of the network. These announcements focus on ecosystem growth and user experience. First, the Pi core team has integrated 5 new community dApps into the mainnet ecosystem interface. This is a critical step because, for any blockchain, real utility comes from the applications built on top of it. These new dApps reportedly include a snake game app, suggesting an attempt to engage users through gamification. E-commerce apps, this is huge, as it moves Pi closer to being used for actual goods and services. The dream of spending Pi on everyday items is a powerful motivator for many pioneers. Applications providing on-chain data about the Pi token, increasing transparency, and allowing users to see the flow of Pi. The team emphasizes that these apps met their stringent standards for app quality, completeness of app functionalities, evaluation of utility, and compliance with stricter Pi ecosystem policies and guidelines. This suggests a concerted effort to foster a legitimate and functional ecosystem. They also noted that these new listings provide a framework for future developers aiming to make the ecosystem more attractive for builders. This is crucial. Without developers building useful applications, a blockchain remains just a ledger. The second update addresses a more practical but equally vital issue: account recovery options. The team has introduced a new flow for password resets, allowing community members to receive a password reset link if they have set up a trusted email. This complements existing password reset methods and aims to make account accessibility simpler, cheaper, and more secure. For a network with millions of users, account security and recovery are paramount, especially as more users complete their KYC or Know Your Customer verification to migrate their PI to the mainnet. These updates also come on the heels of the recent launch of a $100 million VC fund to support real-world use cases on the Pi network. A dedicated fund to incentivize development is a strong signal that the core team is serious about fostering utility. It shows they understand that a cryptocurrency's value ultimately derives from its use. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: the long-standing controversies and the unique position of Pi network. It's impossible to discuss Pi without acknowledging the skepticism. Why the skepticism? A few key points often come up. For a very long time, Pi operated in an enclosed mainnet, preventing external transactions and true price discovery. While the open mainnet launched in February 2025, there are still ongoing discussions about its full functionality and integration with broader crypto markets. Critics have raised concerns about the core team's transparency, particularly regarding tokenomics, supply, distribution, and vesting schedules, and the identity of key developers. For years, the primary activity was daily mobile mining, without clear, tangible use cases for the mined Pi. The recent dApp additions and the VC fund are attempts to address this, which is a positive sign. So what does Pi Network need to do to move beyond the controversies and truly realize its potential? The path forward, in my view as an analyst, involves several key elements. The announcement of new dApps is a good start, but Pi needs to demonstrate actual user adoption of these dApps. Are people genuinely using the e-commerce platforms? Are developers truly building innovative solutions on the Pi blockchain? Utility is king. The $100 million VC fund should accelerate this, but the proof will be in the pudding: measurable activity and real-world transactions using Pi. While the Open Mainnet was launched in February 2025, clear communication from the Pi core team regarding the final stages of the Open Mainnet, including definitive timelines for full external connectivity and the finalization of tokenomics, such as supply, distribution, and unlocking schedules for mined Pi, will be critical. This clarity will help dispel FUD and attract more serious institutional interest. While Kraken has listed futures and OKX has some form of spot listing, a direct official listing on Tier 1 exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, or Bybit for spot trading would be a monumental step. This would require transparent communication, addressing concerns raised by exchanges, and demonstrating a fully functioning compliant network. The current market price of Pi, hovering around 76 cents with limited trading volume, suggests that the market is waiting for these significant catalysts. The Pi core team needs to continue to proactively address criticisms and misconceptions. While their recent statement denying connections to social media attacks on Ben Joe is a start, a more open and consistent dialogue with the broader crypto community and traditional finance would build trust. So, what's my final take on Pi Network right now? It's a fascinating case study in crypto development. The sheer size of its community is undeniable, a truly remarkable achievement in decentralized user acquisition. The recent moves by the Pi core team pushing dApp integration, improving account recovery, and establishing a VC fund show a genuine effort to build out the ecosystem and provide utility. The Kraken perpetual futures listing, while not a direct spot listing, is a significant moment. It indicates that even major exchanges are recognizing the undeniable public interest in Pi, even if they're starting with speculative products. It puts Pi on the radar of more sophisticated traders. My advice to you, whether you're a pioneer or just watching from the sidelines, remains the same. Do your own research, manage your expectations. Crypto is volatile, and Pi is still in a developmental phase. Look for utility, not just speculation. The new dApps are a step in the right direction. Keep an eye on how well they are adopted and used. What are your thoughts on Pi Network's latest updates? Are you optimistic about its future, or do you remain skeptical? Let me know in the comments below. I read everyone and value your insights. If you found this deep dive valuable, please hit that like button. It truly helps the channel grow and reach more people who need these detailed insights. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Zacchy Crypto Update and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next market breakdown. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and happy investing. See you in the next one.